And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Nunez. He's on it, can he get away? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. De Bruyne. Nice looking ball. Dink through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Gamba Osaka have reclaimed it. And he skips past his man. Now it's Darwin. Robertson gets into some... Oh, smashing header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Tura. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Robertson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. The pass is intercepted. And here's Cantona. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Robertson gets it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe is flagged offside. Opts for safety. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's in a great position here. And the finish! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Oh, good read. Gamba Osaka are looking to go forward now. And here's Hullet in with the challenge. Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now De Bruyne. Elise. And here's Thuram. Nunez! Gabriel cuts out the pass. That looks a decent ball. Ball swung in, and he can clear it away. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Out to the left it goes. And it's lofted through here. Well, that's well seen too. Abiati gets it clear. No, that was never going to make it. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Conte. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Conte, played out wide. Olise receives it in a good position here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played back into the centre. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Cantona, and he was alert to it. They're urging him to shoot. The ball goes, up he goes! It's hit the crossbar. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Darwin. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Robertson. Oh, important interception. Gamba Osaka are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! There's a goal! Just to pick me up the whole game needs. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah,
Chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Thuram! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
The most accurate pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! And another try! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pass just lacking in accuracy. He has a look up. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space out wide. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Gamba Osaka can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Onana. This ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Nunez. Robertson. De Bruyne. Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. Chance here to counter. Aviati claims comfortable. Maldini. Yeah, this looks promising. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
There will be 3 minutes at
Brazil
a time.
are looking to break at pace. That's been cut out, well played. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. He's got a throw in. And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. deflected behind for a corner kick.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely there. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pedri. And it's Pedri. That has been slung wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Maldini. Nicely shaped ball. Mbappe! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Brazil, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Van Nistelrooy has played it back. And here's Mbappe. Pedri is onto this. That is lovely. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lovely bit of skill. No way through, big chance! Oh, it's come loose.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to clear it. Taken back almost at once. And it's Pedri. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He rises! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Can he get on the end of this? 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. And he's right. And a chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. Caicedo. Van Nistelrooy. He's looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri could try cutting inside here. Deep cross. And that has been cleared. Now this could be a chance. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pedri. Bellingham goes steaming forward. Now it's Cantona. He is through. Decent chance! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always...
Just the keeper to beat! Oh, what's he giving here? Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Not.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Brazil are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he welcomes it in. Threads one in. Mbappe finds himself offside. Pedri. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That's a throw. Maldini. Mbappe has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now.
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Lazio get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 15, camisa 5, camisa 11.
Not got that quite right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Camisa 21.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vieira tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Camisa 23.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Soboslai. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for options for movement. Jordan Henderson. He's found a way through. It's a good-looking delivery. Courtois clears. Lazio have reclaimed it. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. Szoboszlai. Koku, the man that is tenacity personified. He's a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very...
Oh, what has happened here? In towards the back stick. Courtois claims it. Safe hands.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vieira, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back into the middle. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 4. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador
David.
Camisa 19.
Caicedo,
Substituição.
passing nice and neat. Koku, that's an imaginative pass. Lazio looking to pass their way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Henderson spots it and intercepts.
David really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
And he's
acréscimo.
intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Chance! And that has been clubbed away. Isco. For Jordan Henderson. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Senhoras e senhores,
Mbappe voted man of the match. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, shooting chance! Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mbappe. Oh, cracking ball. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Cantona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Oh, this looks sharp. And they're back on the ball again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that could set him... And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cantona looks to get on the end of this. Cruyff. He's cut it out. Pinged towards the front line. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he's heaved it away and smartly reclaimed. And it's Cruyff, passing nice and neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Toure did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Cantona. And the through ball. He's in a good position. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Shot a goal! Decent enough try. Corner number 2 then. Bellingham with the short one. Lovely bit of skill. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vieira. Can he get it through? And the shot! It's hit the upright. Mateus. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. Mateus. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cantona! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he has kept it out somehow.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bellingham plays it short. And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. And it's Cruyff. Rummenigge has it out wide and in space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cantona producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that's going to be a goal kick. Played into space. That is ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona. Oh, super ball. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Might be... Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so... There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today.
And we are up to the break.
Brazil ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the man...
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. He's through here. Cantona. Oh, good take in a good area. Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Mateus. Bellingham. Now Howson. That could spell trouble. Toure getting this one clear. Now he's off and running. Pullet could try cutting inside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's a great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the left flank. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dixon, looking for options for movement. Crosses it in. Thuram clears. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now this could be a chance. Looking to play him in. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Well timed, excellent interception. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game.
Chiang Rai are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Rummenigge, he has a look up.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Passes short and decent chance! They've done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Vinicius Junior chasing after it. So what can they make of this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passing is crisp and sharp. No way through there.
Substitution.
And he was quick to react. And here's Van Basten. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cleared away.
Chiang Rai really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Raul. Ferdinand gets it away. Very much into the last knockings. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's gone route one. So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Announcement today that
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Now it's Duro.
Hugo Duro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pullet! Pullet! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Pullet has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Thierry Correa. And it's Almeida. Nice-looking ball. Now it's Duro, and he's certainly onside here. That has been knocked clear, and he's been shifted off it. And it's Almeida. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Javi Guerra. That's a good ball out wide. Opts to play it back. Almeida. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Javi Guerra. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that's well spotted. Still goalless at the moment. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's got away. Cleared away. Almeida. Vazquez. Some good work on the right flank here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that is out of play. Correa did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Correa. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Javi Guerra. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Jesus Vasquez. Almeida. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Diakabi gets across to intercept that. Pepelu. Javi Guerra. And it's Almeida. Nicely spread. Nice control. And it's Javi Guerra. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Javi Guerra. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That's a cute ball. And this is Gullit. Gullit with a beautifully timed run. Pepelu. Diakabi. Javi Guerra. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Cantona. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pepelu. Thierry Correa. And it's Almeida. Pepelu. Out to the left it goes. That's a super give and go. Produces a cross. Gullit. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're off again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Correa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Almeida. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Cantona. Javi Guerra. Now Pepelu. And it's Correa. Almeida. Played towards the other side. Vasquez. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's in space and looking for options. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Almeida goes short, and that has been cleared. And it's Javi Guerra. Mbappe. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Turns back here, probably the best option. Clipped into space. That has been knocked clear.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Thierry Correa. Javi Guerra. And a chance! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Knocks it into space. In with the challenge. Cantona couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. Yeah. That's Touré. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substituição.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Hullet. Lovely feet. Shot at goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, what a ball!
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Jesus Vasquez. Valencia really will have to throw everything at this now. It's come to nothing. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Almeida.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's Bellingham.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Brazil certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Senhoras e senhores, só é permitido fumar nas áreas indicadas no mapa. Agradecemos a colaboração.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring show. He's had a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And that is expertly dealt with. And he passes it long. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Hwang Hee-chan is definitely worth a mention, Peter. OK, he's not a great creative force, but if you're looking for someone to get on the end of things, he's shown time and time again that he's the man to step up. He's going to require all of those around him to do quite a bit of running, but if they get the service right, he'll get you the goals.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Cantona gets into a good position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Brazil still without a single shot on target. Now that's well seen too. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Wolverhampton deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. And it's Vieira. Searching pass he's played there. Tries a shot! Eric Cantona! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Brazil take the lead.
The goal scorer for Brazil.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe picks it up out wide, and that's played in low. Now he's off and running, just eases him off the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Mbappe!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the shot! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Wolverhampton grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well read, and the danger is averted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Some good work on the right flank here. Pull it. Decent chance!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe! And no, he's seen through all of that. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick reminder today to
So
please
they come
take
for the
all
break
the
with nothing to
bins
separate them.
located by
The
the
score
entrance gates.
1-1.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So we're into the second 45. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. There's a sharp little ball here. Takes aim and crosses. And that's the keeper's ball. Shifted upfield. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! He can get that clear. Throw in. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham. And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. He's in a great shot at goal! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 11.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Quality ball. And it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. In comes the corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hwang Hee-chan. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cantona is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field. Number 36.
So there's going to be another change
Coming
here.
on to replace him is number 5.
Climbs up big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Yaya Toure. Thuram. Vieira. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he can clear it away. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
That's a sharp pass. That's good vision. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Ah, such a clever touch. That's a decent clearance. Backward it goes. Nice control.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Brazil, moments now away from seeing this one out. Has a look and plays it forward. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away.
4 added minutes
That's
has been
going up front in
indicated.
a hurry. That's been cut out, well played. Yaya Toure, spread it left.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he's worked it through. Oh, good taken. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Cantona voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Displayed on the screen.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.